want to protect a livable future for our children. He needs to know that the only way to get elected in the state of Utah is to protect the future of our children. That we are a powerful movement, and we need to show it. We need to show it in a hurry. So that's a big challenge, and hopefully we're up to it. Looking around this room, frankly, it doesn't look like we are. I hate to say it, but you know, if we come back in another year for another rally like this, I'll say, well, it's too late. We tried and we failed. Right now, I can say the hopeful, we've failed so far. We are failing. I don't yet have to say we have failed. So that's our challenge. It's a big one. So hopefully there are a lot more people than the people in this room who are willing to stand up and do whatever it takes to demand a livable future. Thank you.
Tim, could you put on the website Peaceful Uprising some of these wheres and hows and what to do with Matheson? So that, I mean, even for somebody like me, it would be helpful to get an idea, strategy, so that I could circulate it around.
Yes, I think all the contact for information for Jim Matheson is already on our website. If not, I'll make sure that it's up by the end of today. There's also a list of all the members of the Energy and Environment Subcommittee on there with links to all their web pages and their contact information. So you can contact all the people who literally hold our lives and our children's lives in their hands. So yeah, that information is out there. We just have to step up and do it. And I wish I could say, oh, we've made this really easy for you. All you have to do is enter in your name and zip code and click this send button, and it'll send this automated message to Jim Matheson. But we haven't done that, and the reason we haven't done that is because that's not enough. That's not activism. And it would be really nice if I could tell you, here's the simple and easy way to save the world. But when we're looking at the greatest crisis that humanity's ever faced and our greatest challenge, there's not a simple and easy way to do it. It does take sacrifice. It does take people standing up and working hard. So it will be a big challenge. Yeah.
I would like to give a comment. In the first place, you have organized this rally at the General Conference of the Mormon Church. So, I think you lose a lot of maybe people that would be here maybe. And on the other hand, I would like to say that you say we failed. I think that doesn't sound very nice because we haven't failed. We are fighting for what's right. And if we lose, it doesn't mean we have failed. We just were not strong enough.
Well, I'm not saying that all social movements and all progressive movements have failed. I'm saying that the environmental movement has failed, the climate movement has failed, because we're not fighting for just what's right. We're fighting for our survival. And so there certainly is a way to fail in that. We're fighting for a livable future. And if we don't get it, that's failure. If we fall short of it in any way, if we have a weak climate bill, if we have something like the Lieberman-Warner bill that was proposed last year, that'll get us a halfway to survival, that's still not survival. That's still failure. Yeah, right there.
What's the website where we can find this information?
It's peacefuluprising.org. Any other questions? Yeah.
I'm wondering, have there been any talk about civil organized civil disobedience events around this?
There's been some talk. I don't think that anything has definitively been planned. With peaceful peaceful uprising. We had originally made an appointment with Jim Matheson that he then canceled and backed out of it and said that there was no time he'd be able to meet with us. And so we were planning some events then that, since he wouldn't actually talk to us, we were going to find other ways to get our points across. But then a few days ago he did go back on that and offer us another opportunity to sit down and talk with him in his office. So we're going to go talk with him in his office first on Tuesday and present the information and ask him to protect our future and to do what's necessary, and ask him if he's willing to do that. And if it's not, then we might escalate it in other ways and take some direct actions. I think perhaps a hunger strike or something outside of his office might be effective. I mean, if he's going to continue to sacrifice the lives of our young people, he should at least have to watch us die outside of his window. Yeah.
One more. I just don't think that if any of us seriously, if we're sitting in our auditorium instead of outside,
That may be true. Even if we'd have gotten twice this many people outside, I don't think that he would have listened to that either. Perhaps. Last year we had the rally outside and we had 350 people there or something. That didn't do a lot of good for us, and he's still where he's at. I think I'm not sure the question that he's looking for is how many people are willing to take an hour or two on a Saturday and either stand outside and listen to some speeches or sit inside and listen to some speeches. I think the bigger question is how many people are willing to repeatedly call him every single day and continue to show up at his office. How many people are paying so close of attention that we're going to know what he's doing in his committee, and we're going to see every effort that he makes to water down this bill. I think that's a much bigger question than just how many people show up for a one-off event. And I think that's what a lot of our leaders are looking at right now, is how many people are just going to continue to be complacent whether they protect our future or not. How many people are going to continue to participate in this system that sacrifices our future? Certainly as college students, we're all still being pretty complicit in this and still just following the rules nice and obediently, hoping to prepare ourselves for working in this system that is making the conscious choice not to protect our survival. I think nationally, to get us where we need to be by December, we'll probably have to have some kind of a national student strike, where students en masse say, we're not going to continue participating in a system that sells out our survival. That's got a long way to go too, to build that kind of movement, build that kind of momentum, to have a national student strike or even an international student strike. So I think that's all I have time for. Thank you.